bitch. Everybody, it's your accountability buddy Mitch here, and I'm back with part 5, the final video in the accountability buddy series. This one is going to be all about my journey, my experience, on what I've learned for the better part of maybe 3 years of me kind of going down this whole journey. It's been a hell of a ride, I'll tell you that. I didn't expect to be where I'm at now in life, mentally, physically, at all 3 years ago. But I can't wait to get into it and to let you guys in a little bit into my life. Couple years ago, I'd say before COVID, I started to feel like I was so out of touch with myself. I wasn't living the life that I knew I could be living. I was bartending and working at Verizon at the time. The bartending was taking a lot out of me. It was also fueling my drive to drink, which I enjoyed a lot. I indulged quite a bit. And I wasn't happy. I wasn't depressed, but I wasn't happy. And I knew I could be doing more. I never ended up taking the time for myself. I didn't have a lot of downtime just for me to do things that made me happy. So once COVID hit, the bar job stopped, and I was able to finally enjoy doing stuff that made me happy. I got to go on hikes with my cousin. Hikes. So we took some edibles and were out in nature for hours, but I did enjoy that, but it also got me active, and I really got time to think for once. And I started to reevaluate what I wanted. I quit working at the bar, which was something that was huge for my mental health. And then fast forward a bit, and I ended up quitting working at Verizon too. Then I was able to focus fully on school, which that was a whole nother thing in itself. Quit working entirely. I had the GI Bill, so I could still contribute some money, but it was still such a big part of me to quit working. It was like my identity. It was who I prided myself on. I prided myself on being the person that was always working, always doing something to make money. When I stopped working, it was like I stopped being me. I stopped being who I was. So I had to figure out who in the world I was and why I quit in the first place. So that catches us up to the point where I met my current accountability partner. So after many study sessions and a couple really hard classes I never want to take again, they're horrible, they're evil, they're the bane of my existence. I had ended up moving from Colorado to Dover, Delaware, which is where I am now. So that's when I asked Ashlyn to be my accountability partner. I posed the idea and she was all gung ho about it. And she said, yeah, let's do it. She's got the drive. She could match my energy and she could match my pace because I wanted to attack it hard. I wanted to go after my goals and make something of myself. And so did she. She wanted to go after her goals and make something of herself too. So we were both in similar positions and we were ready. So we started having our weekly meetings, and it started off with just writing down our goals. We probably had them on a sticky note. Actually, she still writes some of hers down on a sticky note, but our actual goals, we put them into a tracker now. We touch base on them every single week and we talk about what we did towards them. We talk about our plans and strategize how we're going to accomplish these goals. And we really put a lot of effort into each and every single one of our meetings. But it all started something small. It started off with that piece of paper, writing it down. We have shared documents between both of us where we started at, and a couple of our first goals were she was going to learn how to juggle, which she still hasn't, still holding her to it, and I was going to learn how to walk on my hands for 5 feet. Those were some of the small time goals that we had. That one were still fun, but two, like, just showed the inexperience that we had on setting goals. We didn't know how to set goals for ourselves. We didn't know what exactly we wanted. And now we're at the point where we both started our own business. She started her own bookkeeping business, and she's up to like 5, 6 clients already, and she's killing it. She's crushing it right now. And me, my business is still small, and I just started it up last month. This month, I think I got the paperwork, and it's still growing. I'm excited to do it and looking forward to where it'll go, but we both came a long way from where we were when we started. And it hasn't even been that long since we really started working towards it. It's been a year. Now, along that journey, I've had some ups and downs, I've had some successes, and I've had some failures. I've always stuck with it, I've always stuck it out. I've had that support with me from my accountability partner and the community that I've set up here in person and online. I've been able to practice and get real life experience in coaching and what it's like and understand my style. And now I'm working with the client and I'm actually doing it. I've got my 3 month program set up to help kick autopilot and take control of your life, have daily accountability, have that support system, that sense of community, and develop that mindset, develop your growth mindset to where you no longer have to borrow my belief in you. You have your belief. You can do it. You can do it on your own. And I wouldn't be here today without any of the people that have helped me along my journey. I was able to start up my business, take a full semester of classes, which was 6 classes, upper division. I'm going into my senior year now, and I did the 75 hard challenge. I was working with my own coach, my own life coach, to work through some of my stuff, and that's helped me tremendously. Huge shout out to my coach, Faith. She did amazing and is doing amazing. I'm still going through it with her. But yeah, I wouldn't be here without that community, without those people that I surrounded myself with. And I'm proud of myself. I was able to do that all and still go to bed by 9 o'clock because you know a bad bitch needs their sleep. But I did all of that. And I'm proud of myself. And now I'm here to help other people and to share what I learned along the way and share all the experiences that I have and to help people know that they're not alone, to help people know that they can do it. Now that all that mushy stuff is out of the way, I'll let you know how it impacted my life and where I was versus where I am now. Because I feel like those are like two separate people. Even the person that I was 6 months ago, totally different than who I am now. I mean, 6 months ago, I didn't think that I would be even posting videos on YouTube or anything. I mean, I wasn't even a social media type of person because I don't know, I never gave it that much thought. For for example, one of my friends had managed my Instagram. I say managed where she basically posted everything for me, so I didn't know how to post on Instagram. I mean, hell, I'm still learning how to post a story on Instagram, but it's so funny where you start and where you go and then everything in between because you never know. I feel more in touch with who I am. I know what makes me happy. I have hobbies again. I mean, hell, I didn't have hobbies to start this. I mean, I know how to crochet now. I enjoy going to the gym. Like I religiously go to the gym every morning. I wake up at 4 o'clock. It's non-negotiable. I will go to the gym every single day because I know what it does for my mental health. I know all of the tools and the routines and habits that I need to have in place for me to be me, for me to live a fulfilling and intentional life. You can change. You just have to believe that you've changed. Other people, they'll see that change a lot sooner than you will. For example, when I wasn't a morning person, I wasn't the type of person to wake up early, there was no way in hell that I thought people would ever view me as the crazy person that wakes up in the morning. Now, I would say it took only a couple months where people started associating me as that person. And that to me told me that, okay, if they see it already, why have I not seen it? Why have I not believed it? And it's literally it's up here. You just have to train your mind. If you train your mind and you train your beliefs in yourself and your trust in yourself, that's everything. That helps push you forward. That helps you keep going when motivation isn't there. You can't rely on the motivation. You have to rely on your habits, your routines, your community, everything around you. The way that you perceive your life, like you've heard of the lucky girl syndrome, where they believe that they're lucky, so they are. That's their belief. That's them changing their perception, and their brain is starting to figure out and like look for all these things where they're like, oh, this is something that makes you lucky. It's not luck. You put yourself in that situation, and it's just how you perceive it. Life is how you view, not how you view. Life is how you perceive it, and that it's all up here. That's all. I think that's the key lesson. That's the biggest thing that I've learned that got me from gray neutral, kind of funny I'm wearing gray now, but living a gray and neutral life to now one that's like full of color and just exciting and thrilling. Well, I think that brings us to the end of the Accountability Buddy series. Share it with a friend, tell people about it, tell people about me, join my Discord community, the Elites, so you can live your elite life. Find an accountability partner. Find somebody that you can share your goals, your wins, your successes with. Comment down below on some video ideas. Help me out, being new to the content creation game. And my favorite part's coming up. Like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I put new content out there. Thank you guys so much for staying to the end. I look forward to connecting with you in the future. I look forward to seeing you guys in the elite community on Discord. And remember, together we are the elite. Bye guys.